guys, Devastrato here from the Crown Mafia. Here we're going to start this session by opening up some chests. First we will open up the magical chest. Gold, Musketeer, Battle Ram, Hog Rider, Rage, Wizard, Arrows, and Crossbow, which is very strong in this new meta. And the giant chest. Gold, Arrows, Goblin Gang, Mega Minion, very good. And Valkyries. Very, very good. So today I want to talk to you about the upcoming challenge, the Crown Championship Challenge, which is starting in 7 hours from now. And if you look at the current meta, which had the nerf of the Battle Ram, the Night Witch, and several other overpowered cards, the deck that I was playing before, the P.E.K.K.A deck with the Battle Ram, is not really as good in the current meta. Right now you see a lot of Crossbow, you see a lot of Hog Cycle decks, and so the deck that I find, and Graveyard Cycle, which is still very popular. So the deck that I find that will give you one of the highest % chances of winning in the current meta, with the changes that were done, is this deck. The Knight, Miner, Electro Wizard, Bandit, Inferno Tower, Poison, the Log, and Ice Spirit. And here you can see that I started a challenge, because I'm just a classic challenge, because I'm just trying to get familiar with this deck, and I'm 5-0 currently in that challenge. And we can go through some of the victories that we've had and look at the different playstyles and different decks that we faced on. So a lot of them are cycle decks. Here's one Graveyard Cycle. Here's a Executioner Hog Cycle. So here's the first replay against a Hog Cycle deck. Hog Cycle Executioner Cycle deck. So let's go ahead and watch this. And here we go. We're starting off with a decent hand with the Miner, the Knight, the Ice Spirit, and the Log. And he's going to start with his Hog Bush. We're going to go ahead and Ice Spirit that. Use the Electro Wizard to minimize the hits to the tower. Then bring the Miner to the tower to distract. And let the Electro Wizard get a few shots. And he brings out the Mini P.E.K.K.A, which just got buffed, and can one-shot most of the support troops. So we barrel all of those down. Ice Spirit to get a little time. And then I think we go for a Miner Bandit push here, once we get enough elixir. I don't know, that bad play was with the Hog Rider, which, knowing that I had the Electro Wizard, was a pretty poor play. So he just winded up using a lot of Hog Lightning to try to bring down the tower. But you can see he spent so much elixir there, I went on a full push. And this is where I did most of my damage after that Bat Hog push. And that should be, I think that was tower number 1, or very close to tower number 1. There it is. So the rest of this battle is really just him continuing to Hog Lightning cycle. And I don't think I did much other tower damage through the rest of this battle. I played defensive for the win. After you get that first tower with this deck, it's not really worth wasting your elixir on offense, because it's such a good defensive deck. So here he plays the bats. I think he's going to play another Hog. Again, the bats are useless because I just used the zap from the Electro Wizard. He winds up lightning everything down. Gets one shot with the Hog. But I did play offense there, make him spend elixir on the defense. I got his Crown Tower down to 2210. But here he's going to come with another lightning, I think. And maybe one more Hog hit. Yep. But 21 seconds left, not enough for him to cycle back to another lightning hog push. And so that's GG, well played. And there we go. So here's a mirror match, because you might be seeing this deck quite a lot in the upcoming challenge. So let's go ahead and take a look at what a mirror match might look like against this deck. So it's not exactly the same deck, because he has the skeletons as a quicker cycle card, so his deck is a little better cycling. So here we go. Start with the miner, go for the bandit to the tower. The ice wizard takes out his skeletons, and the bandit's able to connect with the tower. So he might not have the bandit. Maybe that's his issue. That's why he's running this modified version of this deck. Maybe he meant to run this deck, but it just doesn't have the bandit. Here we go, and when you see the Electro Wizard cross the bridge, you can defend that with another Electro Wizard or a Knight. So he's just going to keep going for these pushes. We'll go ahead and put our bandit in the back to counter the knight, but he goes ahead and puts the miner there, which was interesting play on his behalf to put his miner on my bandit. So now we're about even elixir, but I have an Inferno Tower up, so he's going to play his Electro Wizard in the back when he gets the full elixir, or near it. I'll put my knight in the back to counter that. And now we go for a full push. With the ice spirit and the bandit, the Inferno Towers really don't hold the pushes very well, and so you're able to get decent push by using all of those cards. So here we go. Now I'm ahead in elixir. I have a full knight, pretty much coming down after his knight is gone, and now I can just use all of my cards. So there it is, Inferno Tower again. But you can see the bandit takes the Inferno Tower, the Electro Wizard is able to get a few shots on the tower, the Knight easily counters everything he has, the Bandit will take the rest of his miner out to prevent a few shots, and the rest of his Knight. There's his Electro Wizard, which will get taken out by the poison and the miner, and we'll get the damage to the tower, and then we should go for the win right here. So the Inferno Tower is not going to do anything for the combo that we're about to do, which is the miner poison combo. So that was a complete waste. And then I think this should bring us down to around log range. Nope. We need one more push. And here we go. So the big advantage there was pretty much that we didn't play the Inferno Tower when we didn't need it. He had a lot of it. He played a lot of Inferno Towers that he didn't really need, especially since he knew that I had the minor poison. It was counterproductive for him to put that, and it gave me the necessary elixir advantage to beat him in that mirror match. Okay, let's jump into one live battle with this deck and see how we do. Here we go. Let's start it up. Against Lacha from Los Cruzos. And here we go. We'll wait for full elixir. We have the Bandit Ice Spirit. We could go ahead and start off if he's not going to do anything. Okay, he's not going to do anything. So we'll go ahead and start off with Bandit Ice Spirit. Oh, I missed that log. Terrible log. Okay. And there we go. Lots of damage. Lots of damage going to happen here. That might actually be the tower. So you can see how strong this deck is. I mean, that Sparky was a terrible play on his behalf. Against Sparky Executioner against this deck is a big elixir trade. So we'll go ahead and do that Bandit Iceberg. Now we'll predict his Skellies. There we go. We knew that he had the Skellies, so it was a prediction log. Here's those. So we'll go ahead and put the Inferno Tower and the Knight to distract. We're up a tower, so we can afford to put 8 elixir for his 6. Now he's got to come to us. He's putting an Executioner right into the Inferno Tower, and so we'll just let that go. We'll actually poison everything down. And let's see what he plays next. I guess we'll go down to the right with our miner, since we don't really have anything to do. We'll go ahead and barrel that. Put this over here. Get both towers to fire there. Here comes we'll go ahead and do that, and that. And here comes yet another Sparky. So we'll go ahead and do this. We have the Electro Wizard again. We'll do that, we'll do that. And we'll put this, it's too easy of a deck really for this deck to fight with the Cycle and the Electro Wizard. It's not really a fair fight. So perhaps a bad example of what you will see in the challenge. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe as always. Let me know in the comments how you do with this deck. Hopefully you have these 3 legendaries, the Miner, the Electro Wizard, and the Bandit. If you do, please try this deck out. It is really very good in the current meta. Really, almost always you have a chance of winning. You might not win because the other player might play better, but it's one of those decks that you don't feel like you have no chance of winning against a lot of the decks that are currently popular in the meta. So please give this deck a chance and let me know how you do in the comments below. Thank you very much. See you later.